Hey guys, what's up? Gimli1357 here, and we're finally back in Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary, doing the achievement guide for the library, which is That Just Happened, and Speed Reader. So, first off, when you start out this mission, you want to grenade jump on top of that pillar. Which is pretty simple. Stand on the little ledge near it, throw a grenade, and just run and jump. Then head this way, and yes, we are backtracking a little bit because the monitor is still right over here. So if you jump up on this side and turn around, jump back, the monitor will then follow you. And you might be wondering, how at all is that quicker since we did the grenade jump? What was that worth? But you'll see when we come up to this door over here where the monitor is. No flood. You have to fight absolutely no flood at this area if you grenade jump there, which is very, very convenient. So we just come around these pillars up to our first door of many annoying doors to wait for. And look, metal ball, I can hear you. Okay, then we walk over to the door, and then we do the magical combination, which is 2 teabag, 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 and then walk over to the crack and punch, and boom! It opens right up. And at this part, I suggest pulling out your pistol, because the assault rifle does pretty much nothing against flood, except for the little tiny little flood, which those ones don't matter. So whip a grenade out. Make sure you note where the shotgun went, which I did not do a very good job of that at this point, but the shotgun is invaluable, especially at this area. So you can see the shotgun just ended up being right up there, so I pull out the pistol to shoot him. Try to use a pistol more often because you'll find a lot more ammo for that. Now I pull out the shotgun and kabloom! And kabloom! And at this point you can whip a grenade if you'd like, but make sure you keep at least one grenade for the next area. Very important. So here you want to take out all the flood before moving on, and that one thankfully did not shoot me with the shotgun he was carrying, because they are very deadly with it. And when you're shooting these big flood, do not stand anywhere in that middle passage area, because there's usually a lot of grenades and they will kill you. So here you'll want to whip a grenade. If it's plasma, whip it pretty early. If it's frag, whip it a little later, because sticky grenades take longer to blow up than frags do. Xbox 101. So now we come over here and boom, 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 boom. Taking out all the little flood. Again, using the pistol, not the shotgun. Because sometimes it's random. Sometimes you'll find a lot of shotgun ammo and sometimes you won't. So it's best to be on the safe side. And here you can see anytime it's long range, use the pistol, because the pistol is still pretty effective against flood. From longer range, it's better. From shorter range, obviously, shotgun. So there, I thought that was a shotgun, but it was more pistol, which is also good. You do want to keep your pistol ammo. Grab the overshield down here. Avoid being hit by the little flood people. Because your overshield does not recharge, and you want to keep that thing full as long as you can. Over here, whip a grenade, frag, or sticky, doesn't matter. Some of them might run out, they might stay back. This time they ran out, so go in there and you'll find a couple more shotgun rounds. Heading out, avoid the big mama flood. And then over here, we will find another big mama flood with other flood around them. So just kind of pistoling it out. And once they're all gone, just keep running. Just keep running, just keep running, just keep running, running, running. What do? We run, run. Okay. So now that we have all those flood down, we're going to head this way and whip another grenade. And then watch them as they run into it. Again, you want to whip it earlier if it's sticky, later if it's frag. Which is why I definitely suggest using frag grenades whenever you do a grenade jump. because frag grenades, they seem easier to time for me. If you're used to stickies, stay with stickies, but you can grenade jump with both, but they're completely different timing. And I'm just very used to frags. Because you often have more of them, so it's better to get acquainted with the thing you have more often, I would say. So here we are, after our first elevator. Wait, it gets worse. Oh, yes, it definitely does. So here's our little metal ball flying through the air. And at this area is very difficult, or it is extremely easy, and you can actually get past it without firing a single bullet. So you come over here, and as soon as it says, wait, hold your position for the monitor to return, immediately turn around and run. Run and stand right around this little corner here. Shoot those flood back there if you will. And, yeah, just chill. Just chill. The little flood will not come running back there until you shoot. They will just stay there until you shoot at something. So, yeah, you can hang here and watch your radar. Not because flood will come behind you. When it says checkpoint, that's a good time to move up right to this little corner. I find that to be usually close to when he comes there. On my radar, you see the yellow dot appear. That means that the monitor is here. So that way you don't even have to look, you just know he's there, and then you can run and get right through this door when it opens. Perfect timing. So as soon as you see a yellow dot, run for the door. And there will be pretty much no flood because all those little laser people took them out. The drones or whatever they are. So, you can see here that I kept some of my overshield, which is very good because we have another grenade jump coming up. Yet another. But this one I think is even easier than the first one. Personally, at the beginning, I find the jump immediately after the grenade jump, where I jumped off the pillar onto the ledge, I find that to be a lot harder than the grenade jump itself for some reason. That jump, I just can't. You have to time it perfectly. Okay, so at this point, punch the door, open it up, wait here, and whip a grenade, and run, jump. See, that's why I prefer frags, because the points like that, you don't even have to count. So you can see, because I had overshield, I didn't lose any health. So that is very good to have full health. Whip a grenade there, if you have one, blowing them all up. And if you did lose any health from the other grenade jump, though, don't worry, because there is a health pack right here. So, yeah. But I have full health, so I didn't need it. But if you do need it, go ahead and grab that now. Because you will not be coming back. Because we are rush. So here I'm using the pistola to take out all the flood. It's best to use the pistol on those mama flood and on the little flood because you really don't want to waste shotgun on them. You want to save that for the actual really dangerous ones. Like this guy. Kabloom. That's why you want to pull out the shotgun, because he will drop down immediately. And then sit here with the pistol, taking out a couple of the flood. If you can. It's hard to see at this point because it's really dark down there. If you turn your brightness up, maybe you can see him better, but I didn't feel like doing that. So, yeah, if there's a big flood right next to a combat flood, shoot the big flood, it'll explode, and most likely will kill the combat flood, or at least damage it a lot, and it'll be almost dead. So here we have more dropping down from the sides. That one has a shotgun sometimes he doesn't. It's random kind of what weapons they'll be holding. At this point, you do not want to go around the corner. You do not. You want to stay on this side, but stay down at this corner so no more flood drop down. Clear out the flood that are already there. And get your pistol ready and your shotgun ready, because you might need to use a lot of ammo. So here I'm checking, making sure, because there's no combat flood. Here is why. Sometimes they'll come around the corner. They usually do. This time they decided to wait for me, which was very nice. There is about 30 of those giant flood. And a guy with a rocket launcher. So that's why you definitely want to have pistol ammo at this point, though. so you can take out the rocket launcher guy, because he's long range. So you can see it's kind of annoying with the auto aiming of the pistol with all these little flood jumping in front of you. If you do have that one skull that turns that off, that could be very helpful right now. By the way, this is on legendary difficulty, and we are going for both the speed reader and that just happened in one playthrough, which is to not die and to beat it in 30 minutes, which it would be easier if you did it on 2 separate playthroughs. And I also do not have any skulls on, so that I could show that if you don't have the skulls, especially the most difficult skull in the game to get, which is the bandana skull, if you don't have that one, you can still get it without it. But if you do have bandana, I highly suggest turning it on. It will make this part so much easier, especially if you get the rocket launcher like I picked up there. Very important. Make sure you pick that up. Trade it for your pistol. Keep the shotgun and the rocket launcher. So, run for your life from all the flood. They're chasing you. And yeah, and here we are at yet another elevator. And those big flood will most likely just walk off the edge. This guy tried to jump up and fail. So yeah, they all stay down there, and you can taunt them all you wish. But I don't want to ride the elevator. And here we are. Only one more elevator to go, I believe. We are now on the 3rd floor. There are 4. So yes, only one more. So at this point, yeah, the shotgun can be useful at semi-long range. Just don't try to, like, you know, snipe people with it or anything like that. But it'll still work from a decent range. So yeah, you want to take out those guys. They usually do not have any shotgun ammo for you. If you saw one shooting a shotgun, go ahead and run for it, but they usually don't. Here, whip another grenade, blow that guy up, whip another grenade. See, he had a shotgun, and it flew right into me, which was very nice to give me ammo. So at this point, yeah, kind of hide to the left or the right where there's a little bit of cover, so you don't get shot too much. That guy has an assault rifle. Now at this point, you have to use the shotgun to take out the little flood because you dropped your pistol for the rocket launcher. Unless you did keep it, which I don't really suggest doing. But there is another rocket launcher later on, which if you get that one, I actually suggest getting both because it's very helpful to have like 6 rockets. It makes the very last part so much easier. Just to have at least a rocket launcher. Yeah. So if you did miss the first one, like, sometimes it'll like fly up into one of those tunnels up there and you can't get it. If that happened, either you could try whipping a grenade in there to get it back, or just make sure that you get the next rocket launcher, which is less likely that it'll fly anywhere, but you have to be careful because it's more close range and he can kill you pretty quickly. So yeah, hang around this corner, killing all these flood as they come out. Again, you can see that big flood blew up and all the grenades on the ground went off, so make sure you are not close to them. Ever. They are deadly and dangerous. Like that. That grenade went off. I cannot tell you, like, after a while, I realized I need to avoid them, but I died quite a few times on previous playthroughs. Like right there. See, that grenade almost killed me. I have 1 bar health now. You can see those things, they're dangerous because they themselves don't do a ton of damage, but the big ones do. So here, whip a grenade, because that flood there has a rocket launcher. That's your other rocket launcher. You can see it flew right over to me, which was very convenient. So if you didn't get the first one, grab that one. If you did get the first one, still grab that one so you have more ammo. And if you didn't get both of them, or if you just didn't get a ton of ammo in them, you don't really want to use it at this point if you don't have a lot of ammo. But you can see I have, what, 6 shots. So if you have 6 shots, go ahead and aim down at that corner. And Spartan, who is the previously known as Soul Taker 117. No, Spartan 2727. But anyway, yeah. So fire your rocket launcher if you have a ton of ammo down at them. And then just kind of take pot shots at them with the shotgun, just little by little. And watch out for those little flood, because, yeah, they're not too dangerous, but if a ton of them get up there, they can kill you. Or at least bring your shields down enough that these guys just take one shot and you're dead. So once you clear them all out, which really doesn't happen because more just come. So, boom, shotgun. And head on through the door. So you can see you do not just want to run for this door because there are a lot of flood there. But there's a health pack here in case you got hit by a grenade like I did from the big mama flood. Here again, flood jump up, shoot them. One of them has a shotgun. Sometimes they'll both have assault rifles. Sometimes they'll both have shotguns. Which, if that happens, that's very convenient, but also you have to be careful you don't get shot by that. And again, Big Mama Flood blows up right next to me and already takes my health down. And my shield's all the way down. Very, very annoying. So, more Flood coming down. Somehow he didn't die, but second time's a charm. So, this part is kind of more of a dangerous area for running through because a lot of flood do drop down. Just make sure you keep shotgunning them. Shotgun as many as you can. Coming around this way. And this is an area that is extremely, extremely difficult to survive. Unless you do a secret little glitch that makes this easy. So face the door as you run back, and the second you hit the light and it says checkpoint, run, 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 run. Run face to the right and don't move. If you walk into it, it'll push you into the other side and you cannot get back out. But since we're on the right side of the door, or left if you're facing it, hey, we're in the door. Look, Flood don't know it. Flood are stupid. So you can taunt them all you'd like. Just, yep, we're in the door. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. You can't get me. Na 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 na. Okay, so yeah, the flood are there. These are pretty much all the flood that will come out, so you don't really have to worry about it. Green. I spy with my little eye something green. I spy with my little eye something green. There's so much green in this room, it's beautiful. I spy with my little eye something puke colored, gross, disgusting, tentacly, evil, disturbing. So yeah, you have to wait in here for like a good minute and a half, and then when it says follow the monitor, the door will open. And do not use your rocket launcher at this point, it'd be a waste. This is when you want to run out and start shotgunning people. Or flood. Do not shotgun people. It's very bad. The Marines will turn on you, and they are terrible until they are against you, and then they become Iron Man. So anyway, yeah, there's a health pack around that corner in case you lost any health, like I did. So you can see, barely had to fight any flood. And they were all distracted by the laser people. So that made that fight a whole lot easier. But again, when you're going into the door... Oh yeah, and whip a grenade over there to blow up all those people when they come around the corner. Or flood, remember. Don't blow up people. They're mad at you if you do. So yeah. Yeah, when you go to the door, make sure you face to the left when you're going in. To the right side of the door. Face to the left. And don't move. If you try to walk into it, it'll actually keep pushing you backwards, and you'll get pushed into the other side. And if you're in the other side, for some reason you can't get out, you're trapped. And then you have to restart the whole thing. So make sure you get in the right side. So big flood explosions. Punch, punch. He's walking crooked. He's looking down. He's in the floor. He's upside down. What is wrong with him? Okay, yeah. Goodbye. Have fun on the elevator. And at this point, there are a lot of big mama explodey flood all over the place. So shoot that one on the far side. Way on the far side. And then all the other ones will just blow up with it. Coming out here, there's a health pack to your left if you need it. Which I believe I do. Or no, I don't. No, I don't. Okay, but if you do need it, grab that health pack that was right near the door. Okay, so at this point, run out and just run for it. That way you won't have as many flood, because when you run for it, they stop spawning. But watch out, a couple more do still spawn, but, did I say do still spawn? Yeah, so make sure you want to clear out all the flood here, because you don't want them coming up behind you in the tunnel of death, as I like to call it. It's a very cute name. Rhymes with breath. Okay, so yeah, getting a lot of little flood blinding you here. I recommend punching them to try to save some ammo if you can. Because they start off chain reactions. As you might know, that when you punch one that's near another one, they just will go in a line and just keep dying. Very convenient. We're just punching and or shooting them. Okay, so once you take out all the big flood, and you definitely want to take out all these little guys. Let them hit you even, and take your shields down, because that'll just recharge. You don't want them coming up later when you don't have any shields and have like 1 bar of health. They will kill you. So here, hide around this corner near the door that opens, which is to your right when you come out, I believe. So yeah, just kind of hang around this corner, and they can't really shoot you at this area. So you just kind of sneak out, take a couple shots with a shotgun to kill them. This part's a lot easier than the other part. A lot less flood come than the part where we had to glitch through the door. Still quite a few come though, so be careful. And their assault rifles are much more powerful against you than the assault rifle is against them. So you can see another big mama flood. Very surprised a grenade did not go off, and very happy a grenade did not go off, because that's one thing you want to be very careful of, is when there's so many dead flood, there's often grenades. So now that the door open, you can see we barely fought any. I do want to take out any flood that could possibly follow me, because we are at the final battle. Final battle. And okay, so yeah, this part, the tunnels, no flood come down from the sides, so you don't have to worry about them. But this next part, you will be overwhelmed with flood. It will be a flood of flood. So at this point, jump over that gap, turn left, and make sure you shoot that guy back there. Shoot the big mama, it'll blow him up, whatever. He has a shotgun, he will kill you. Make sure he dies before he kills you. So you can see here, killing lots of flood as they come. Make good use of grenades and the rocket launcher. And if you are aiming the rocket launcher at a group, do not aim it at the guy in the front of the group. Aim it to the side of the group. If you hit the guy in the front, it'll most likely just kill him, or maybe like 2 guys. If you aim it to the side, or if it hits the ground, it'll most likely kill more flood. So you can see I used a lot of the rockets. If you don't have a lot of rockets, just whip grenades anywhere I threw a rocket. It'll do pretty much the same amount of damage. That's the thing, is sometimes you have grenades, sometimes you won't. So it's best to get the rocket launcher just in case. So you can see there's a couple little floods still left, but we don't care. We're running for it. Ignore the flood on the left if you can, or if you have like an extra rocket, just go ahead and shoot him for the fun of it. As you can see, my shields do go down. Here, I should have whipped a grenade. I did not. Highly suggest that. You see, I'm almost dead. Up. Froze. And that means... achievement unlocked. Speed Reader. Which means we completed it. The library on legendary difficulty in 30 minutes or less. 25 gamer score. You can see we only get Speed Reader at this moment, and then we have to go through the cutscene. So we're gonna go really, really fast. We're gonna flying through the cutscene. Elevator going down really, really fast. Lightning bolts. They all sound like chipmunks. Oh yeah, and also this level, if you want a good level to compare the old graphics to the new, this is definitely a good level. There's such a drastic difference in just the look of everything. So, yeah, after that cutscene, screen goes black for a couple seconds, and up, achievement unlocked. That just happened. And the library. Completed the library on heroic difficulty or higher without dying. And complete the level of the library. So, we got our 3 achievements, and I hope you guys all enjoyed the achievement guide. So, tune into Gamer's Guide for more achievements, tips, and reviews and guides. See you later, guys!